I am Shamba, and you are watching Beneath the Surface on Surface Town.
You like the way my skin glowing, standing under the sun. But tell me why you here, tell me what you want. Ain't a lot of talking, let's get right to the point. Need to cut it out, cut it out. I'm trying not to disappear underneath the...
Okay. all right. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm Laura. I was working all day and then waiting on this. This was like, this is the fun.
This is the highlight of the day.
This is my life.
Gotcha.
And then the work is just how I pay the bills.
Right.
But yeah.
How to pay the bills.
Yes. Hello, everyone. It is yours truly, Rick. You are watching Beneath the Surface. We are here with the beautiful Shamba.
Hi.
Hi. Now listen. I'm so happy that you came. I'm so happy to have you here.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Did you make it here safe?
I did, kind of.
It's slick about the rain,
It is. It's like a tornado out there for real.
Yeah, she was like, I had to go pick up my brother.
Yeah.
I was like, listen, I'm an older sibling too. I know how it is. I had some respect.
Yes.
You're very responsible.
Yes.
Yeah. They just don't understand what we go through.
They will though, one day.
Yeah, they will. But yeah, so I'm definitely happy that you came out here. We're here to talk about you and your talented self. I would say something else, but your brother's here. But yeah,
kids in the room. There's kids
in the room. But yeah, so I want to just jump right into it. You're from New Jersey.
Yes, I am. Ooh.
Now listen, I've never been to New Jersey. So from a person that's never been there, tell me, how is New Jersey?
Oh man, okay. That's kind of hard because I get in debates with people a lot because you hear Jersey is close to New York, so you're like expecting the New York type of. It's not the case, okay? It's like the pit stop to New York. But for me, it's everything because my family is there. I'm really big on family, so it's home for me because of that aspect. Right. But from an outside person looking in, we have like our key components that you go visit. Like you go visit Newark, you go to the Prudential Center, South Orange, Maplewood area. It's really nice. We have Montclair. It's really nice. So there's nice parts and there's bad parts, just like Atlanta.
Yeah. Okay, so how long did you live in New Jersey?
Not long at all. That's the misconception. Mm-hmm. I'm from Jersey because I was born there, but I moved down here when I was 4. Okay. Yeah. So I moved down to Kennesaw first. I actually lived out here. Hey. And then 3rd grade, we moved to Douglasville.
Wait, hold on. Why did Douglasville get that?
I don't like Douglasville, but that's where I lived from 3rd grade till present day. So. Okay.
But why? Why don't you like Douglasville?
Douglasville is so whack. It's so lame. It's so old to me. Like it's just. It's lame. Yeah. It's so lame. And when I got introduced to Atlanta, that's when I started to enjoy living down here. Yeah. It wasn't until 2016 that I actually enjoyed it. Ever since then, I've been wanting to go back.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was on the first to get out of here.
That's crazy. But yeah, it is different from because people that aren't from here think that, Atlanta is just Atlanta. People don't realize that there's other parts around Atlanta. Nobody actually lives in Atlanta.
Yeah. But everybody be like, where you from? Atlanta?
Yeah, exactly. You say Atlanta because it's like, it's
I'm
what you
know. No, who wants to hear that?
But yeah, so, and it's crazy because when you do get out in the city and start to meet people and start to, learn things.
Everything.
You really understand how important it is to be in Atlanta and where you're at.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So for me, it wasn't until 2016, which I was a freshman in college, and I had my freedom. Yeah. And I was able to explore the city for the first time ever, which is I'm 18, 19 now. At that point, so I'm just okay, where have I been my entire life? Right. This is what I like to be a part of. That was when I got introduced to the Atlanta indie artist scene. That's when everybody started kind of knowing who I was and stuff like that. So that was when my love came in 2016. Yeah. That was 3 years ago. So kind of new to it.
What college did you go to?
I went to Kennesaw.
Kennesaw State?
Yes.
What the fuck?
I only did a year though.
Okay.
I did. I went to Kennesaw State.
Okay, well, you probably went before I got here, because I went to school in Brunswick, Georgia. I don't know if you know where that is.
I don't, but I heard of it.
Yeah, it's
did you go to Kennesaw now?
Yeah, I've gone to Kennesaw for like 2 years now, but I went to college in coastal Georgia. It's in like an hour from Savannah. So if you know where Savannah is,
it's an hour down? Like
down from there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why
like,
did you do that?
Close to Valdosta and like those areas. Yeah. Why'd I do that? Look at you. Why'd I do that? I don't know. It's just, one, I had to get out the house, you know, and two, I don't know. It was just something like, just do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I had to look it up on Google Maps. I didn't even know what it was, but I just did it, and you know, it was affordable, and so yeah.
I understand.
So you come down here, your mom marries, I understand, and come down to Atlanta.
Yes, and that's when it all began.
And that's where it all began. Now, your mother's like your biggest inspiration, right?
She is.
Yeah. Shout out to moms. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom, she was when I was growing up, I was like young, she was signed to So Def.
Yeah.
She did a song, we're playing
skit ball. That's what there's kids in the room. There's kids in the room. PG.
Yeah. That's my mom. So like I grew up watching her do like her performances, and I'll be like on the side of the stage, not backstage, right there on the side, watching my mom do that. Did her photo shoots. I was in one of her video shoots, and check me out. Like it was just like at a young age, I was watching what I wanted to do be done in front of me, and it was my mom who made everything like even better. So it's just like, as I'm going through the process now and I'm older, she's gone through it. So like I'm growing up in this and she's done it already. So it's like she is teaching me the ways, the yes, the no's, all that. So it's you're like Blue Ivy. Yes. She's Beyonce. All right, so your mom, like you said, you know, she has been able to experience the music side as well as the business side and all the politics, which a lot of talents don't understand. Yeah. Is there anything that she has, you know, blessed you with, any knowledge that she's blessed you with as far as that? Absolutely. I've had opportunities come to me, and of course, like, I'm trying to get out there, you know, I'm waiting for my break. So I'm like, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Whoa. Hold on now. Read the contract. Talk to me. What does it say? Do you understand what it's saying? Do you understand publishing? I'm like, publishing? Your writing credits. You're writing what? Right. Your royalties. What are all? I didn't know what any of that was. Like, even now, I'm still learning as I go. But all of that was like foreign language to me. So I have my mom and even my dad, he's a DJ. They've both been in the industry and are able to teach me these things as I go. Because I would have been one of the people signing them little whack my 360 deals like they tell me. And my mom's here like, no, that's not what you're going to do. Yeah. It's like a blessing and a curse because we bump heads a lot. But she definitely protects me as far as the music side and the business side goes. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. So... What were some of the music that was heard growing up? Like from her or just around like... Yeah, because I feel like a lot of us, we get our taste of music based off of our parents, what they was bumping in the car while we were in the car seat or something. So what did you remember hearing that caught your ear? Man, I remember Brandi, of course. Played a lot of Brandi, a lot of Music Soul Child, Jasmine Sullivan, Justin Timberlake, Future Sex Love Sounds, the best album, period. Who else? And then on my dad's side, he's a hip hop head, old hip hop. So her like Fonte, Lil Brother, Tribe Called Quest, just like things like that. So my taste in R&B definitely came from my mom. It was a mixture of that and gospel, but gospel on the side of like Ty Tribbett, Kiara Sheard, not like the... not like the old hymns, like the new day and age. That's gospel, but yeah, that's what I remember growing up. So yeah. Do you remember your first song? My first song? Yes. My first song. Why is everybody laughing at their first song? Because I hear it playing in my head. My first song was called A Secret Crush. Okay. I love that name. Completely trash though. It was completely, I'm listening to it as I describe it. I was when I first recorded my first song, it was 3rd grade. I was in 3rd grade. We didn't even use Pro Tools. I don't even know what system we was using. So it's called My Secret Crush. I wrote about this boy I liked.
That is cute. 3rd grade.
Yes. I was like, wow, because I was going back into like my archives and everything, and I was like, this is never to be released. This is never coming out ever. You can't hear this ever.
Okay, so you're funny. I'm dead. Well, yeah. So
sorry.
When did you start to notice your talent? Because a lot of people find it in other people.
Yeah.
But when were you like, okay,
this is it?
I can sing. Like,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I look towards my mom for a lot of like validation about things, especially because she's my inspiration, music-wise and otherwise as well. So I've been singing since I was like 3, 4, like in the church and everything.
Yeah.
And then I started pursuing it. Like, this is what I want to do. I started off wanting to be in Disney. Lord, that didn't happen. But
I wanted to be in Disney.
I was like, I'm gonna make a Disney package. I'm gonna send it off. I'm gonna be in LA. All that didn't happen. But I was in 3rd grade. I asked my mom this question, and she said, I knew you could sing when you sang at this homeless shelter for like our church event. And you brought tears to my eyes. Mind you, I asked my mom this when I was 12. What? I was 11. So I was like, Mom, so you didn't think I could sing until that was last year.
But that's still young. That's still really young.
But yeah, that's what my mom told me. She said that you brought tears to my eyes that weren't tears of sadness. Like, you did really. And I was just like, oh my God, I have that like power? Yeah. That's a power. I have superpowers.
That is
pretty great.
That is a power.
So I knew when I was like 12. Yeah, but this is what I wanted to do. This is it. This is it for me.
What high school did you go to?
Went to Douglas County High School with Destiny.
Shout out Destiny Brianna.
Destiny.
That is y'all are cute. Y'all are cute. That's what's up. Did you like Douglas County High School? I know you said it was lame.
Douglas County as a whole, yes. But the high school, it was pretty cool for me. I was in a program called the IB program, which is like rigorous courses and all that extra. I didn't want to do it. But it was between Douglas County and Chapel Hill. And if you know anything about Douglasville, you don't want to go to Chapel Hill. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the IB program. But like school-wise, it was hard because it was a lot of work. There's a lot of college courses and everything. But I graduated with 15 credits towards Kennesaw.
Hey.
Shout out to IB.
Hey.
But besides that, it was horrible, the school. But like, education-wise, that was that part. But like friend-wise and everything, it was great. You had a lot of freedom, you know. That was new for me because in middle school, there was a lot of rules. That's how Chapel Hill works. There's a lot of rules and everything. When you get to high school, I was like, oh, I can go get lunch. I can check myself out. It was great.
Yeah. Lord, I remember high school. I hated high school, honestly.
I'm not going, okay. There was another part to it. Let's be real. We all have those moments. I mean, I wasn't like the popular kid, or I was a girl who can sing. Yeah. So like when it was around the time for talent shows, that was my season.
Right.
I was ready to ball out.
Right.
Anytime after that, leave me alone.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you.
Yeah,
it was pretty cool. It was no complaints.
Yeah. So you graduate, you go to Kennesaw, and what happened after that? I'm guessing somewhere along there, you know, music definitely started to hit heavy with you, and you know, you wanted to focus more on that. Take me back to that time.
So it was like an agreement with my parents, because towards like the end of senior year of high school, I was like, I don't think I want to go to college.
Right.
Like, I don't have a passion as strong as the passion for music. So I was like, wow, you know how expensive school is? I'm doing my research, you know, researching, you know, your loans, your grants, scholarships, all that. I was like, this is OD.
You start throwing them numbers at the parents, you're like,
maybe, you know, you should stay home. But my mom and dad are really big on education and school and everything. So I went, you know, to appease them basically. Got there, doing classes, blah, blah, blah. I was a journalism major. Didn't do anything in journalism because like it's your first year, so you know you're taking all the classes that you have to take, college algebra,
Math 1101,
you know, English. I was
environmental science.
I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. But as I started going there, I reached out to different producers on like social media and everything. You know, blowing their DMs up. I never do that, but I was like, I'm gonna do it. And Mike Colombo responded to me, and we started working together. And when we started working together, it was like it opened up a whole new world for me because like I was a SoundCloud artist. I had my first project put on like all platforms, made my first music videos, got to meet Trinata from the rap game, all these other things, all because I was introduced to him. So it was like, okay, things are like picking up. I don't need school. This is all happening while I'm at KSU place. I'm just like, man.
Yeah. Oh, so you stay on campus?
I did.
Oh my God.
I was like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not doing this anymore. I was like, and then I sat down and told my parents that, whoo, boy, it was rough. It was rough.
What?
Excuse me, you're not what? Oh, I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm not going back.
Right.
But they support me now.
Yeah. I definitely think, yeah. Why? Because I don't even gotta say nothing. Like, I feel you on that. I do feel you on that. Parents, they're very stubborn, but once they see that you actually doing it, they like, well, I guess
you have to put in the work to show them that it was worth the decision you made.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm doing that slowly but surely. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I want to fast forward a little bit to the top of 2018. You released Rainbows and Hurricanes. Now, this project, it definitely established you in my eyes as, you know, a serious artist. And listening to that, I was like, whoa, like for real. I want you to take me back to that time, like the process of putting that project together.
Oh man.
And your mental, what was your mental during that?
Ooh, okay, so me and Mike started working in 2016, and that's when he sent me the first track, like September maybe. And the first song we did wasn't even on the project, but it wasn't a set in stone project being built until like I brought it to him. I was like, hey, before I met you, I was working on this project. I was gonna name it Rainbows and Hurricanes. So it had like a whole different track list. Because music for me is my outlet. And 2016, 2017 was like, it was a rocky stage for me. It was like a transitioning period. I just had like super big heartbreak. It was super sad. I was away from my family, which I've never been. I'm, like I said, super big on family. So I was like alone. I felt on campus, even though Douglasville was 45 minutes away. And I was just like going through it. So I wrote a bunch of songs, decided the third, and then I met Mike. And then we converted basically all the songs I had previously to like YouTube beats. And I like reworded them, changed melodies, switched things up a little bit, and Rainbows and Hurricanes just really accidentally happened. It wasn't even like a planned thing for real. So for me, it was supposed to be a 2-part project. I don't know, I just like things based like chopped up. So Rainbow side and the Hurricane side. Like Rainbows, you know, you're in a relationship, everything's happy, colorful, blah, blah, blah. Hurricanes, you know, the storm comes, you know, it's rocky.
You ain't shit.
Right, I don't
want to talk to you.
Leave me alone, like I'm going to slash your tires. What are you doing? So that's what it was for me. But we basically combined all that, and it wasn't even supposed to be as long as it was. I'm sorry. Okay.
No, don't apologize for your art.
18-track project. Super big for me, because it's like my first big project for real. So in my headspace, I was like, I felt great after it was finished because I basically got to release all the heartbreak feelings that I felt all throughout my freshman year of college. And so I was just like, this is great. And then put it out, and the feedback I got from it, I was like, word, y'all like it? For real?
Yeah.
It was great.
It
was great.
Now, you have a record on there called I Do, of course, featuring
Yes, I do.
Trinata. Now,
Trinata.
shout out.
She came through.
Yeah, she really did. So, when I heard this song, I was like, wedding.
Yes.
It's something about it. I love you forever. Like, it's really like, you know, you're a young girl, but I feel like this song is definitely a wedding song. Tell me how this record came about.
Okay, so, I don't know. Okay, I think, let me try to remember. the guy who broke my heart. Sorry, this whole project is about one person. The guy who broke my heart.
Okay, Taylor Swift needs these.
He came back around, and like all the feelings came back up, and it was like, I hate you, but I love you, and that's basically what the song embodies exactly. So it's like, I know we've been through our stuff. I know we had our shortcomings. I know you did XYZ. We're homegirl on the side. You know what I'm saying? But I love you. For some stupid reason, I still love you, and I'm gonna love you forever. And then the song just kind of happened. And then Did You Not originally wasn't on it. It was a surprise to me. Mike was like, check your email. I was like, check my email. So I checked my email, and I'm like, are you serious? Are you kidding me? I'm a super big fan of the rap. At the time, it was like Rap Game and everything. Yeah. And Capri and everything. Yeah. Me and my siblings, we would watch it every Friday that it came on. So I was like, did you not song my song? She's on my song. He's like, yeah.
Oh, so it was just like boom.
It was boom. Like, I had no,
crazy.
I didn't know anything. I didn't know what was happening. It just sort of happened very accidentally, not on purpose, not planned on my end at all. And he's like, oh yeah, we shoot a video next week.
What? Shout out to Mike.
No, for
doing
real.
it.
I was like, what? So in my head, I'm super happy. It was like, I didn't even expect y'all to like this song for real. It was like one of the first songs we made when we started working together. And then I got to shoot my first ever music video. And it was with Did You Not.
Yeah, how is she, meeting her and all that?
I was so surprised because for me, my family is super tall, as you saw when you met my brother. I'm 5'3". So I'm like, she's about to be taller than me, this and the third. Get there, Did You Not is shorter than me. And I was like, That made me super happy. She's super, super sweet, super chill, and funny. Like, we was literally laughing the entire set. It was mad windy, everybody hair blowing, and it was just fun. It was just super fun. I was so happy.
Yeah.
I was so happy.
That record is really dope.
Thank you.
You also have another record off there called Touchdown.
Yes, featuring
Jay Newton. Tell me how y'all got together.
Literally, Kenneth's off. Before I knew Jay Newton as Jay Newton, I met him. My day of orientation, this man spoke. And I'm sitting there like, who is that originally? What is that? Okay. Gonna find out. I'm seeing him on campus a lot. Everybody's talking about it. I'm like, who is this Jay Newton guy? Yeah. Then I went to a cab event, I think, and like he performed. This man raps? Are you serious? And you know, of course I did my little cyber dive. I'm following him and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like he's super dope. Yeah. I performed at a cab event. He's like, oh my God, she's super dope. So
oh my goodness.
Swear. So then we have a mutual friend, Milka, who introduced us officially the week of A3C in October of 2017, I think. Okay. And like after that, I don't know. I was just like, we hit it off musically, and he was like showing me around the city. Like I said, you know, it was my first time really being in the Atlanta scene. I went to one of his shows. He snuck me in because I wasn't 21 at the time. Snuck me in one of his shows. I was like, okay, yo, he's cool. And then I met Boss Man. I was like, oh, they're cool. And I wrote this song, and I was like, I want a rapper on here. I don't know any rappers. I was like, oh my God, yes I do. Yeah. And I texted him and I was like, hey, I have a song. Want to see if you can get on it? He's like, bet, shoot it over. Sent to him. He was like, bro. I'm like, oh my God, this man's about to say he don't want to be on a song. Bro, I'm so honored. This song is so fire. I'm like, what? I'm like, really? So then like literally a day or like 2 days later, this man sends back his verse.
That's crazy.
And then the song's done. No, honestly.
Shout out Jay Newton, man.
Shout out Jay Newton. Shout out 808, all of them.
Yeah. So, one of your biggest inspirations is Brandi. Yes. Brandi Norwood. Yes. Now, what's your favorite Brandi song?
Oh my gosh. I was like, he's gonna ask me that and I'm not gonna have an answer. I'm gonna say, What About Us? What About Us? What About Us? What About Us?
Okay. Produced by Doc Child. Yeah.
I want to work with that man so bad.
Really? Yeah.
That whole Full Moon album, the Aphrodisiac album, I'm just like, I want to work with him. Yeah. Like, I love you, Freddie. I do. Yeah. I want to work with this producer, man. But yeah, What About Us is definitely that song will always get me hyped. You turn that song on, why don't you return my call?
Hey, about where I've been. Hey.
I love that song.
Yeah. Okay. You did that. So I wanted to talk about her and her vocals. You know what I mean? I know you have a song off of Reflect called You, and I was listening to it. I was like, Brandi,
did you really got those vibes?
Like no cap. it was the runs and just the technique. Like, and I'm not even saying that. Like, for real, I was like, yeah. But like, you have your own swag, your own style. Like,
you make me so happy.
I'm like so serious. So, why is she such an inspiration to you?
Oh, for me,
other than the obvious reasons.
Because she's great. Her cadences and her melodies. A side part, because I am the queen of harmonies. I will harmonize you to death, okay? I will say that about myself. Sorry, not sorry.
Right.
But Brandi's harmonies, her background vocals, to me, I didn't hear that from anyone else.
Yeah.
Beyonce's great. She don't do that. She can't do what Brandi does. I don't care what you say. So for me, it was just like, it was so unique. I feel like Brandi created a sound that's often imitated, often tried to be recreated, but Brandi's the originator of that sound. You can't even explain it for real, but it's that sound. Her tone, her control, her runs, her in notes, her off notes. I'm just like, if y'all could see what goes on in my head, when I hear her, I just see like it's acrobatic with her voice, and I just like, I want to be able to do that.
Yeah,
I really do.
Yeah.
I be getting emotional, y'all.
Are you aware with her beef and controversy with Monica back in the day?
I heard about it, and I don't blame the beef or controversy, because there's a lot of people who be like, Monica killed her on that song. I'll just be like, did she really though, y'all?
Yeah. What I'm getting to is, a lot of that was fueled by the media and the energy, and because that could be used as a way for a song to succeed and chart. Well, like The Boy Is Mine was
they're actually beefing
super big, so they kind of used that.
Of course.
But then again, it's not good to pit two women against each other, two talented black women.
Absolutely not.
I want to ask you, especially in recent years, like with Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, and regardless of how Nicki like truly felt about Cardi, it was definitely, fueled by the media.
Oh, it was, absolutely. A lot of outside voices.
Yeah. Now, I wanted to know, like, if you were in that situation where there was another female, say Destiny Brianna, example, and y'all both, doing y'all thing, and then the media and stuff is just really just gassing something up. How would you handle a situation like that?
Oh man, honestly, you guys, I'm super chill, promise you. But when I feel tried on a personal level, it's kind of different. But if I feel tried because of she said this, she did this, I always feel like there needs to be a conversation had. But in the music side of things, I put everything in my music. So I definitely would have handled things in the music.
Right.
That's all it is at the end of the day. And it's for them though, it's a little bit different. I feel like they were in like peaks of their careers and everything. Yeah. Even Nicki and Cardi, like y'all are up there, y'all on platforms. Yeah. I ain't got time for this. Go get your money, sis. Hip hop is different though. Yeah. Because you better come at me with some bars. Let's go bar to bar. Don't try to swing on me at an event. No, go bar for bar with me. Let's talk about that. Let's see who get in the bag for real. Yeah. So if that would never happen between me and Destiny, y'all just say it. But if it did, it would be a conversation had outside of media, outside of the public eye. And if things didn't happen well in the meeting, then I'll definitely put in a song. I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
Handled like a mature, strong black woman.
Hello?
Take notes.
Write it down.
Okay, so I want to talk about your trilogy. The Trilogy EP. Now, at the beginning of 2019, you prepped us for this trilogy with Reflect.
Yes.
Now, take me how did this concept come about? We're gonna talk about reflect, then we're gonna talk about reset, and question mark.
Ooh, I like that.
But yeah,
it's all out of order. Honestly, reset was created first. I had an idea to do a project of interludes, and reset originally was supposed to be that project, which is the project I just released now. As you can tell, it's not interludes. And I was like, okay. Then I had some other songs, and I was like, reflect. Like it's like, wait a minute, this is like a thing. Called my friend Milka. She came up with the idea to make it a trilogy.
Right.
It wasn't even my idea. I just knew I had songs and I wanted to play some different projects.
Yeah.
She came up with the name. Reset was already a thing. It was originally Summer Reset, but then we just chopped off the summer part. She came up with reflect, reset, and the question mark. So she was like, why don't you do like a 3-part EP thing where like you chop it up and it's different parts of, the story you're trying to tell. I was like, I kind of like that. It's like, yeah, and then we can do campaigns. I was just like, you lost me, reel it back in. She's like, yeah, like every 3 months or so, you drop the next part. And I was like, okay. So like the people around me pretty much have a lot of say so in what I drop and the names and stuff like that. So that was definitely Milka's idea.
Yeah.
I give her the credit. Shout out to Milka.
Yeah, that's definitely good. I feel like as an artist, you can be very sensitive with your craft and like, who you let in. You know what I mean? So that's really cool that you have people in your circle that, you can really trust with their opinion. That's what's up. So the EP, we're talking about Reflect, starts off with Who's Gonna Love You?
Yes.
Now, I was listening to the song. It's basically about, trying to get somebody you're in love with to notice, your value, what you do for them, what you mean to them.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Which has to be very frustrating.
It is.
You don't want to spend your whole time being like, look at me.
I love you. I'm not going anywhere. I did this for you. I did that. I'm still here. I hold you down, 10 toes down since day one.
Right.
So
tell me about when you were going through that.
Man, okay, so that song for me, it was reflection. It was literally of a past situation, not something that was like current and present. So I was able to go into this project with an open and clear mind. Like it wasn't, I'm living through this. It was like I lived through it already.
Right.
So I'm thinking back and I'm just like, I did everything. It does not add up. Like, who is going to do all the things that I did for you? Who's going to love you like I loved you? You tripping, basically, is what that project was about. And that song alone, for me, it was super emotional towards like the end part where it got like, you
didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, like, hello? So that was a reflection. It was a clear mind, but it was also a release because although it happened in the past, I never wrote about it and was able to put it out. And I know he's watching. I know he's listening.
Hey, subscribe.
Hi.
Go share her music.
So I put it out because like I wanted the world to hear it because I know I'm not the only one going through that. Men, no shade, no tea, but they be doing too much sometimes. Like, I want a girl who's down. You had it. You had all that in a bag of chips.
Yeah.
And you messed it up. So that's what it was for me. Definitely.
I can't. You got that. So you have a song called Letter to Myself.
Yes. Oh man.
Now, this song, when I heard this song, I respected you for it. Because I liked you. I liked your music, but when I heard this, I respected you because what you did on that song, not a lot of artists can do. I pulled a lyric from it, and I'm gonna say it, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'm not gonna sing it. It says, "Why they've gone, you'll never understand, but don't think that it's your fault, that they didn't love you. Pretty girl, it's all right. Pretty girl, dry your eyes."
Man, that song.
Tell me, bring me back to a time where you were in that mindset.
Okay, so for me, I personalize a lot of things. So if something relationship-wise or like friendship-wise, my mom, my dad, whatever, goes wrong, I'm quick to say, what did I do? Why am I not good enough? How did I, you know, I'm quick to blame myself all the time. And when I wrote this song, Mike sent me this beat and it was different from all the other beats that he sent me. So I was in a very vulnerable stage and I felt it was necessary to put it on a track because, like I said, I'm not the only one who goes through things. I was feeling very insecure. I lacked a lot of confidence. I was like, look, you're pretty girl. It's all right. Dry your eyes. It's okay. Like, they walked away, but that's no reflection of you. Them not loving you it's no reflection of you deeming yourself worthy or anything like that. And I find myself doing that a lot. So I had to put it in the song. And that song, I'm very, very surprised that you even brought that song up because it's not on any project or anything. It was like a single, but it was so personal to me that I felt it necessary because my little sister, she grows up and she watches me. She watches my every move. That's like my right hip for real.
Exactly.
So I wanted the message to go out for all the young girls who go and watch me, and not even just me, but you know, the people older than them and everything like that. Because I have a lot of young girls who look up to me. So I was just like, let me put this out. Yeah. It was personal for me and I just wanted it to release. But Mike was like, you got to put this out. I was like, what? So they can know? They can hear this? But no, but I'm glad you encouraged me to put it out. So
yeah, it's very important, in my opinion, for an artist to be vulnerable.
I agree. Because
you can help a lot of people.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna take you now to Reset. Now, Reflect was definitely emotional. You know, Reset seemed more upbeat, more fun. It kind of reminded me of Janet Jackson's All For You album. I don't know if you've heard that album.
Of course.
But the album before that was The Velvet Rope, which is, you know, that one right there. And, you know, she was very in a dark place. You know, I Get Lonely was on there, very depressed. You know what I mean? So now you're on this album and it just reminded me of that. Reset. Now, tell me how your summer was, because the summer essentially inspired this project. It was a hot girl summer? Go ahead.
It's hot girl.
Go ahead.
No, but like I said, I wrote that entire project minus one song was written last summer, so it wasn't even last summer was hot girl summer.
Okay.
For hot girl summer was a hot girl summer. So I wrote it because I was listening back to all my other songs, and like you said, it was very emotional. Very emotional. Why can't I talk? Very emotional.
I got you. You good.
Very emotional and emotion driven. So I was like, I don't want people to think that I'm just like sad all the time. And granted, I am, but I have my moments where I'm like happy and stuff. So I wanted to put that out, especially around the summertime, because this is the time you're supposed to, you know, the sun's out, buns out, you get lit.
Yeah.
So for me, it was, I needed it personally. It was literally the soundtrack to my summer. Me and my friends, we've heard the songs for a year now. But when I was able to put it out and got back to feedback and everything, I was like, okay, yeah. But Lights Out was an accident again. All these accidental songs. Definitely listening to Meg Thee Stallion, outside of just her music, like her message as far as like unapologetically being you, being free, having fun for yourself, not worried about what nobody else is thinking and everything like that. And that's where Lights Out came from. I was like inspired by that. I was like, you know what, Meg? You're right. I'm about to go out tonight. I'm about to get lit, about to have fun because I want to. So that's what it was.
All right, that's what's up. A record. My bad. A record that's, I might need somewhere honestly. A record that stood out to me was, of course, Day Party. That just, I literally repeat.
Yay.
Repeat on that one. Featuring Deontay Hitchcock.
Oh, love that man.
Tell me how that record came out.
Oh my God. Day Party, I make a lot of acapella songs. So Day Party started off as an acapella. With the ooh, those were like their first. And then everything else was built on top of it. And then I think it was last summer, so summer of 2018, Deontay did his wide open challenge on social media, and he like, y'all drop a verse on this, I'm gonna pick the best, the winners get a verse from me. I'm listening to everyone's posting and they're rapping on it. I'm just like, yo, I wanted to do it, but I'm not gonna win.
Right.
I'm not gonna do this.
Right.
I'm gonna lose and embarrass myself. But I was like, you know what? Just do it. I did it, and he was like, I loved your verse. I was like,
what? That's what's up.
I cried. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely cried. It was super, super big to me because like any acknowledgement for my talent, I just feel like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So he chose me, and like I got a free verse from him or whatever, and he made that announcement, like I said, last summer. I did not want to just rush and put nothing together. I'm like, okay, this is what's the last thing, okay? Let's plan this. Which song is Deontay gonna get on?
Yeah.
I sent him the song this year, like a few weeks before the project came out.
What?
And I was like, yeah, this is it. It feels good. It feels good. It feels good. So then that's how it came about. And I was, shout out to him because
shout out Deontay, man.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's up. I did not know that that's how the record came about.
Yes.
That's really cool. So we have Reflect. We reset.
Yes. What's next?
Question mark. Is there any information we can get on this last EP to the trilogy?
Let's see. You can either, I'm gonna give you an option.
Okay.
A.
You are funny.
You can get the name of it. That's it though. Just the title. I'll drop the title. It's exclusive. Or B. You can get the overall concept of what this last portion is gonna be.
Why you gonna do it like that, man? Okay.
Woo. Decision.
So, Shamba said,
it's all in your hands.
the name, the official name.
The official name. I already finished, so it's been done. FYI.
Or the.
Oh.
Why you?
I love games.
I don't. I don't. Okay. Tell me about the project, the concept.
Oh, okay. Well, this last portion, question mark, is basically the coming out one. It's the coming of age story. Like I've reflected on the past things. I've reset. I'm back in action, you know? And now this last one is like, I'm up now.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm back on my, you know, BS. I'm back on my bully. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
So that's basically what you're gonna get from this one.
So really, we should be scared right now because 2020.
Ready? It's over.
2020.
It's over.
Okay.
I'm coming for it next. Just kidding. Stepping
I ain't never laughed this hard on these. Oh man! Now is this project? Is it coming out before the year's out?
Ooh, you want a 2 for 2? Oh my gosh!
I mean, 3 projects in 1 year. Like, what are we doing?
Yes, it is.
I think she was gonna get that one to me. I really did it.
Yes, you got it.
That's what's up. I'm very excited now. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm ready for that. Oh, what is your sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
That's probably why.
What?
I'm a Gemini.
You want to know something that's super crazy to me?
What?
I'm not like super big on like, you know, the astrology things and all that, but I heard that Aquarius and Gemini get along very well, right? Mike is a Gemini, and I'm like, I don't get why I like you so much. It's like a type of relationship.
I mean, yeah.
Weird.
We really do get a bad rap.
You guys do.
We get a bad rap, but we're good people.
I feel like outside of relationships, you guys are good people.
We try, but yeah, that makes that's why I'm laughing so goddamn hard.
You're good. You're good.
So I'm laughing so hard right now because she's an Aquarius.
Yes,
Okay. Okay, so February
6th.
My sister's birthday is February 4th.
She's great. Period.
Yeah.
Your sister's amazing.
Favorite color?
Red. You didn't expect that, did you?
No, my favorite color is red.
Is it really? Oh my God, we're best friends now.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. Oh, I made a new friend today. This was
great.
Everything was worth it here. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Really, all right. So tell everyone if they want to hear your music.
You want to hear my music?
Where can they follow you? All that good stuff.
Pick up the phone and dial. No, you're just kidding. You can follow me on all social media at Shamba the Artist. That's SHAMBA the Artist. I'm on all streaming platforms. Yeah. SoundCloud. Never forget about SoundCloud. It's my home. Mm-hmm. Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, Google Play, all that. You can find me everywhere. Google me, baby.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, for coming out. Really, I really enjoyed this.
Me too.
So I'm glad you came out. Thank you so much. Keep doing your thing. We'll be waiting on, you to bully everybody in this last EP, everything. I want to have you back on here if you're willing to be.
Of course.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm
yours truly, Rick. This is Shamba. Y'all make sure y'all check out her music, stream, follow, all that good stuff. And we are out. Yeah.